good, everybody? It's your boy, Ray. You know I'm in the building. Second time around again, we're doing what we do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that has been going on the internet. You know, let's talk first of all about Soulja Boy. He's your boy. He's been screaming, he's been making a lot of noise. If he was in South Africa, I promise you I would have covered the show. I'm like, Soulja, I want you just to scream, Tyga! Tyga!
Tyga? Tyga?
Okay.
Tyga? This nigga sitting right here talk about Tyga. The nigga that lost his Travis Scott?
Oh,
And then you flip it around and you be like, Drake? Drake?
Drake? Drake? The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T? The nigga that hiding his kid from the world, but his world wouldn't hide from the kid?
You know what I mean? If he was in South Africa, if you were in South Africa, Soulja would have called you up for an interview, bro, for sure. We would have wanted to talk about what's going on, you know what I mean? But you know, he's been doing what he does, and everybody been like ranting, like, oh, why is he doing this? Why? It's the truth. The hip-hop industry changed because he came through, he did what he did, but you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If you do something, you do something. You gotta move on, and other people come and do something. You know what I mean? We can't really like keep on holding on to it, but people gotta give respect. You know what I mean? You gotta recognize it. You know what I mean? That's fine. But there's a lot of rappers out there right now that are doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? Look at it this way: Migos, Soulja Boy, and then you have Migos. And the rap is different, you know what I mean? Yeah, he has done tracks with them, and both of them are all different. And all the rappers that are coming up, people say they're bubblegum, but that's the generation that is there. When he came 10 years ago, that was his generation, and everybody called him junk. Everybody called you junk, bro. Soulja Boy, people were calling like, what's wrong with him? Look how he's dressing. It's just as much as the rappers that are out here now, you know what I mean? We gotta give them respect for what they're doing. Is their art, it's music, it's art, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But that thing on Tyga, that thing killed me, bro. I was sick. I was laughing because I'm sick, bro, with the Tyga vibe, bro. You know, but I gotta also give respect. I mean, like if you look at Meek Mill came through, but Meek Mill's vibe right now is more of like, I'm a changed man. You know what I mean? He's trying to put that through, and that's what mainly people do when they come out when they come out of prison. You know what I mean? Like T.I. did the same thing. So a lot of people when they come out of prison, they go that route. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things there's a lot behind it. You know, and respect to you, man, Tyga. Tyga, Meek Mill. Soulja, you came through this year. That's what it is. That's basically what the game is all about. You know what I mean? And we're gonna jump into something that is actually pretty crazy right now. That is going crazy. MCU fans, they're going. Here's the thing. MCU is a brand on its own that is crazy. There is no way that they can reveal Homecoming, right? Spiderman Homecoming. A lot of people will be like, oh, it is already shown what Endgame is gonna be like. I mean, come on, really? You think they're just gonna give it to you like that? Of course there's a hidden agenda right there. I was checking out a lot of reviews. I mean, there's a lot of reviews out there. I mean, shout out to y'all guys. You giving us the information that we need so that when we come on this platform, we talk about it. Homecoming, I don't think it has got anything to do with Endgame. Even though, this is my opinion. I mean, don't get me down, my opinion. I say what I want. If you want to say something, say something. You know what I mean? Homecoming has got nothing to do with Endgame. Even though it's got some elements on it, they wouldn't give all the information on Endgame like that, like what they did on the trailer than what they did on Endgame itself trailer. It's got nothing to do with Homecoming has got nothing to do with Endgame. That's my opinion. Because as a writer and people that are trying to sell, it's a brand, it's a business. I'm not gonna give my secrets away to you before you actually pay me to watch that. Then when you watch it, you're not gonna be so enthusiastic, you know what I mean? So, personally, I think there's a play around there on the scripts. As writers, the writers are smart. And MCU has always been like that, bro. It has always been like that. And it will always be like that. They will always give you something and you think, oh, this is what it is. Actually, it's actually not. Psych. You know? So don't get your hopes up, man, and you say like, oh, now we have seen, that's what the Endgame is all about. Endgame is not about that. You know what I mean? And it's fun, it's exciting, it's an exciting trailer. I really enjoyed it, you know, and I think it's gonna be a good movie, or one of those just Spider-Man movies that just come through with one villain, because all the villains that are actually in the trailer look like it's manipulation from one villain that is actually coming out and showing an illusion of him being so many villains, and we'll think like, oh my God, there's like a whole lot of them. It's just one, bro. You know, like every other Spider-Man, it's just how it is. But excited to see it. It's just what it is. Just gotta hope. But Endgame though, there's a whole lot of stuff behind Endgame as the script itself. Ooh, wish I could write like that. But you know what? Moving forward. There is the whole of Africa is in mourning and the whole world is in mourning. I mean, Dr. Oliver Mtukudzi passed away yesterday. I don't know if it's yesterday or day before yesterday. Hey, guy died, you know. At a crucial moment right now, you know what I mean, where we actually, as Africa, we needed a voice like him, you know. For those people that do not know who Oliver Mtukudzi is, if you look at Africa, there are musicians that are well recognized in Africa. Like in Western Africa, you would have Salif Keita, who is like an icon, you know. He represents like a whole lot of people in Africa through his music. Salif Keita has like changed the world with his music. So is Oliver Mtukudzi down here. And in Southern Africa, you look at Oliver Mtukudzi as you would look at you know, a lot of South African musicians. So, you know, a lot of people are in mourning. We will be doing a whole, I personally will be doing an edition that is basically dedicated to that. You know, so he died, and I saw a lot of artists. This is the news, so we're looking at how much artists are actually doing a tribute towards his death. You know, big up to all the artists that are actually coming out and saying, you know what, we have lost a legend, we have lost a voice in the entertainment industry, and they are paying homage to him, and I'll also be paying homage to him. You know, besides dancing, a lot of people know that I can dance very well. I also can sing, bro, sometimes, you know. I got a voice. If I can speak, if you can speak, you can sing. That's what my mom always used to say, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be paying a lot of homage to him, Oliver Mtukudzi, man, may your soul rest in peace. You know, his son passed away mysteriously. No one talks about it because, you know, we don't get into it, you know. His son passed away, and but when that happened, you know, I mean, like, he was really devastated, I think, as a father, you know, and seeing him passing away right now with the situation that is going on in the country, Zimbabwe right now, he's the voice that we needed. And, you know, speaking on that, a lot of people have been like, yo, Ray, man, you from Zim, what do you say about what is going on right now in Zim? Personally, me, I don't really jump into politics. It's not my area, you know, and I always like try to avoid politics whatsoever, because politics is always politics. But just to give an insight, I'm just gonna touch on something that I heard someone saying, why don't the Zim people go back to Zim and then sort out that? It was one of the politicians that say that. You own something. It's, you know, there is democracy and there is hypocrisy. Some African nations just do not have democracy. You know what I mean? Where you say, you just step up in someone's house and like, yo, what's up? I'm here, man. You know, we need to talk. It's not like that, okay? And looking at it this way, for me, on my point of view, my own opinion, most countries that are actually suffering economically survive because people outside actually sending money through there. It's just logic, you know what I mean? So, let's say something like that, man. But anyway, it's not a sad moment, you know. It's a celebration moment. We're actually celebrating the life of Oliver Mtukudzi probably right through the week, bro. It's music. He's a musician. He was an artist. He was songwriter. He was a performer. it did a lot of things. I mean, I heard a post from Yvonne Chaka Chaka. She was on SABC and she was like, you know what, we lost a legend. Because a year ago, Yuma Sekela passed away and Oliver Mtukudzi was on SABC saying, we lost a legend, and now we're saying on SABC we lost a legend a year later. It's just heartbreaking, man. And, you know, big up to all the artists that actually got the opportunity to work with him. Winky D, you know, Ringo Matlingo, see, oh man, that is my song. Hello, Tumbazan. That is my jam, man. You know, I even got a girl with that song, man. A girl come over like, yo, what's up, man? You know, let me play you a nice song. She was like, oh, really? I said, yeah, man, you know. I played that song. I got myself hooked up, cause, you know, so respect to all the artists that got the opportunity to work with him, man, you know. So we will be doing an edition specifically covering that sort of situation. But I gotta love and leave you, man, you know. As usual, man, I don't even need to tell you to press a like or whatever, you know. You do what you do, man, you know, because I'm just right here doing what I do. But press that button, though. Subscribe to the channel if you can, man, you know. Of course you can. I mean, if you don't have data, holler at me, you know what I mean. I'm gonna hook you up with some internet fiber. That's what it does. If I feel like it, you know what I mean.